All right, welcome back to Currency 365. All right, so Moody's. All right, Moody's. Moody's assigns provisional rating of PCAA1 to government of Iraq's USD bond issuance. Outlook stable. All right, so this is for the bonds. This is not for Iraq. Okay, this is only for the issuance of the bonds. Okay, we're still waiting on Moody's to give Iraq a credit rating. Okay, but for the bonds, they get a parenthesis, a P in parentheses, then a CAA1. Okay, and that's for the issuance of the USD bonds. Okay, outlook is stable. All right, so let's see. Moody's Investors Service has today assigned a provisional rating of PCAA1 to government of Iraq's planned USD bond issuance. So they still haven't issued any bonds yet. Okay, I think they're supposed to be October 1st or something. They keep pushing it back. It's ridiculous. All right, so and they know they can't sell the domestic bonds because no one wants to buy that. Everybody wants to keep their dinars in their hands. They're smart. Let's see. So they have to do international. And that could create a rate. We don't know yet. But let's see. Issuance of a stable outlook. The rating was initiated by Moody's Investors Service and was not requested by the rated entity. It is being assigned ahead of planned issuance of the USD denominated debt by the Iraqi government in the United States under Rule 144A. Iraq ranks at the very low end when compared across all Moody's rated sovereign for the World Bank's worldwide governance indicators, particularly the government effectiveness, rule of law, and control of corruption. And we know that to stop right there real quick, we know that that's all really Maliki stuff. Okay, we know that Body had came in for a year now, and he's removing the corruption, and he's doing the reforms. So they're basically looking back when Maliki was in charge. Okay, and then the year Body had, and they're putting it together. Okay. So, in Moody's view, the lack of the budget law for 2014, so they're going back to 2014, and low budget execution rates illustrate shortcomings with regard to government effectiveness. According to the 2004 Central Bank of Iraq CBI law, the central bank is independent from the government. Uh, and see, the CBI's primary objective are domestic price stability and a stable and competitive market-based financial system. The central bank has successfully reduced inflation rates, and consumer price inflation averaged 2.7% between 2008 and 2014. All right, the political and security risks are very high, driven by underlying ethnic and sectarian tensions, and by Iraq's location with the unstable region. Even if God, I can't say this word. This solution or this integration is unlikely. The combination of domestic and geopolitical risks affects the government's capacity to service its debt, which weighs very heavily on Iraq's rating. Yes, it does. That debt is ridiculous and is mounting. Okay. Let's see. The ISIL insurgency poses a key immediate threat. However, external support for Iraq is increasing, and it is unlikely that ISIL would threaten either Baghdad or the south of the country, where most of the population and oil wealth is located. Okay, so the current government has focused to a far greater extent to the pre pre what is that word? I don't know. Let's see. Greater extent on promoting national unity and national identity. For instance, the key cabinet positions such as the finance minister and defense minister are held by members of the non-Shiite population group. Uh, let's see. I think that word. Okay, I just my mind is crazy today, man. I'm just I don't know. Maybe I'm tired, but that word was predecessors. Okay, I don't know why I couldn't say it. I don't know. My mind just blinked out. Don't care right now. I mean, you know, it's one of them days. It's Monday, man. Whatever. It says in Moody's view, this holds out the prospect of more cohesive, stable, and effective governance of the country in years to come. Oh man, man, man. It says they're forecasting about 8% growth over the next 4 years. That is not good. So I'm telling you, man, all this is being forecast without a revaluation. So this is not good. Forecasting 8% growth but 70%, 79% debt. Wow, that's disaster. Okay, so Abadi knows this. Abadi knows what he's up against, and this is why the reforms are going. It's sad that what Abadi should have done is he should have did the reforms early in the year, knowing that the credit ratings were going to be coming. Remember, they announced that they were going to have 3 credit ratings. That's when Abadi should have done the reforms, because he knew that it was going to take at least 3 to 6 months before they got the credit ratings. So instead of doing the reforms after he saw the low credit ratings of a B minus, B and B minus, he should have did the reforms as soon as they announced that they were going to get the 3 major credit ratings. That's when he should have done it. All right, so a little back. I'm giving Abadi a little backlash today, because if he had did the reforms and stopped the corruption before the credit rating, they would have had way better credit rating scores. Okay, but it's not going to stop them. It's good that they got these credit ratings, so now they can actually go ahead and issue the international bonds to whoever the interest rate is going to be high as you know what. And but we got 3 credit ratings. No, not 3. Got 2 credit ratings and 1 provisional for the issuance of bonds. We're still waiting for Moody to get them an official credit rating. I don't know if they are or not, though. I mean, this is good enough to do the international bonds, so they really don't have to give Iraq a credit rating right now for their country. Okay, so I think Iraq really wanted this right now so they can launch the international bonds and revalue the currency. Maybe, I don't know, because I don't think they want to wait on Moody. Moody will probably take. Let's see. The first one came out. Who was the first one? There's what is it? Standard and Poor, Moody's, and Fitch. So Fitch came out like, man, how long ago was Fitch? Maybe 5 months ago, 4 months ago. Fitch came out with the credit rate. I don't know. Fitch came out, and then like 3, 4 months later, Standard and Poor came out. So Iraq's like, man, we got to wait 3 to 4 months before Moody gives us a credit rating, and that would take us into January, basically. So they were like, you know what? Give us a provisional so we can get these international bonds out. Okay, so this might be a good move. Okay, so even though it's a PCAA1, I don't even know what a PCCA1 is, but they're allowing them. It's good enough to issue the bonds, the USD bonds. So that's good news for us, because if we're looking for Iraq to launch international here, they got 3 ratings to actually be able to launch international and do things internationally. So that's all they need. They don't need a Moody's credit rating. And that probably won't be out till December. Okay, they got 3 now. and they're now able to go into the global market, international markets as freely as they want. Maybe that's why we saw the Mastercard stuff. I mean, all these things are happening. They're putting their systems together to link to the world. So it's here. We got three. We got two credit ratings and one provisional, one that issued the international bond. So that's good news, regardless of what it is and what the rating is. They got the go ahead. And remember, they had the green light since March. So let's get this thing done. All right, guys. Currency 365. I'm out, man. Peace.